Research methodologies, or research methods, are what a researcher uses to structure their research project. The research methodology a scholar chooses will dictate how the research project is designed, what kind of data is collected, how that data is analyzed, and even what conclusions are reached. This video is meant to be a brief introduction to how research methodologies are used by scholars who conduct primary research. Primary research is when the researcher, sometimes called the PI or primary investigator, collects new data to address a problem or question. Primary research is often published in the form of scholarly or peer-reviewed journal articles, white papers, or conference proceedings. Secondary research is when the researcher consults pre-existing data in order to address a problem or question. Which you choose depends on the discipline you're writing from and the purpose of your research project. In Library 1210, you are learning to do secondary research, and unless you decide to pursue a PhD or go to work as a professional researcher, you will probably continue to do secondary research to answer school, business, and personal research questions. Since primary research is the basis for secondary research, you will need to know how to identify, read, and understand scholarly articles. Here are 4 approaches to primary research. Quantitative methods will give you data, numbers, and statistics. One way to remember is that the word quantitative is related to the word quantity, which has to do with measuring the amount of something. Qualitative methods are more exploratory. They deal with examining ideas and experiences. The word qualitative is related to the word quality, so rather than asking how much, qualitative research asks, what is it like? I've put theoretical and analytical research approaches together because they both deal with the analysis or criticism of ideas. Theoretical research tries to make sense of patterns found over a range of answers to a similar question. Think of this as the big picture research. Mixed methods is a catch-all term for research studies that incorporate more than one of these approaches to research. Many studies use mixed methods since it's hard to capture all the information on a topic using only one kind of primary research. These 4 broad kinds of primary research can be further broken down into individual methods such as observation, survey, experiment, and many others. Researchers working from academic disciplines tend to use similar types of research methods. This list gives you an idea of the general breakdown. These approaches depend on the values of the discipline, including how scholars in these areas think about the world. If you become a biologist, for instance, you will learn how to conduct experiments. If you become a scholar of English literature, you will become skilled at literary criticism. Remember, primary research is collecting new data to answer a question. Secondary research is consulting existing research to answer a question. Scholars choose research methods based on their discipline, and knowing a little bit about research methods will help you learn to read and understand primary research.